everyone. Welcome to day 5 of our Deep South trip. And this morning I am in line at Biscuit Love, trying to get, of course, some amazing biscuits. There is a line out the door. I've been probably standing in line for about 30 minutes and we're at the front now, so we're just kind of waiting to get in, and then there's an additional line going on. But I heard their biscuits here are amazing and they are also homemade. So can't wait to see what it's all about and to show you what the goods look like. So we are finally inside and it was looking very cute, a little industrial with exposed pipe, and of course there is a bunch of products that you can buy. So the food has arrived. My Southern Benny here comes with, well, originally it's over easy eggs, but now it's over hard eggs. Comes with gravy and some ham, and of course the famous homemade biscuits. And then I got their spicy, delicious looking bacon. And of course, my Georgia peach tea. I am excited. Oh, this looks so good. All right, it's time to eat. Let's dig in. We've been waiting at least an hour plus something. So the food got here really quick, but the line is long. All right, here we go. Oh my God, so excited. This restaurant's really cute too. Oh my God, I gotta show you the food. I mean, the side cut is looking legit. Yes. Ooh, the ham is thinly sliced. I'm impressed. I was thinking more like thick cut ham, but no, this is deli cut ham. First bite, the wait was worth it. The biscuit is just super soft, and it's not super crumbly, but you can definitely see the layers. You can tell it was made with some love. And the southern gravy, you can definitely see the pieces of meat. It is not just 1 or 2 pieces of meat. There's a good amount of meat throughout the entire gravy that's slathered on this Southern Benny. I am very, very impressed. See, this is another perfect example of me finding a line and going for it, because generally when there's a line, the food is good. See that? I think this is the best gravy I've ever had. It is that good. I'm really impressed. The gravy and the pork that's used in the gravy comes from a local farm. Keeping it all local. I don't know if it's organic, but it's definitely local and full of amazing flavor. Just to give you an idea of what the place looks like. Biscuits here are the bomb. They're even better than the biscuits I had yesterday. This is just soft, moist, fluffy, layered, but not too crumbly. I just feel like it's made with love. I'm about to have some of this bacon. Okay, so this bacon, as you can see, has some light pepper flakes, so it's supposed to be sweet, salty, sticky, and spicy. Well, this is really good. I haven't had bacon this good in a long time. They know how to make bacon here. I mean, look at how it glistens. All right, I somehow managed to finish eating my plate. I mean, it was a struggle though. I was gonna give up. And yes, there is a small piece of biscuit here, but whatever, okay? Anyways, I enjoyed the hell out of this plate. It is definitely worth coming to. Definitely worth standing in the line. So if you're ever here in Nashville and you want some good Southern homemade food for breakfast, come here to Biscuit Love. We have just arrived to our hotel in Atlanta, Georgia, and we are staying at Hotel Indigo. This is the entrance. It looks pretty nice. Sixth floor with a view of the parking structure. Let me show you our room and then what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. We have only a few hours here is rest, get some food, and then explore the Christmas lights in the wealthier areas of Atlanta, Georgia. This is a view of our room. We got a nice standing shower. I think the hotel room is actually pretty nice. No frills or thrills, but contemporary, and we have an amazing view of the alley and the parking structure. So basically, it's decent, not as fancy as the one in Nashville, Tennessee, which was Margaritaville, but it will do. We're only going to be here for a night, and then we're off to St. Petersburg. So we just arrived here at Poor Calvin's in Atlanta, Georgia, and we are so excited because we only have one night in Atlanta, but we made sure we picked a good place to eat. So we're here at Poor Calvin's. We've heard, seen a lot of great things about it. It's basically an Asian Southern fusion restaurant, and the chef Calvin is actually in the house tonight, which means he makes specials only that he can make when he's in-house. So we're gonna see what those specials are. We're also gonna have some of the classic what put him on the map dishes, such as the fried rice. But aside from that, really excited to see what the food is gonna be like. I'm sure it's gonna be phenomenal, and the restaurant is actually really cute too. Now, of course, with my specialty, I always pick a restaurant that one, either has a long line or will have a long line, or two, it's nice and loud. So I hope you can hear me by the time I'm finished filming this video. Lavender lemonade just arrived. Trying the lavender lemonade for the first time. First, I gotta smell it. I don't smell much of anything, but I do see the seeds from the lavender. Ooh! First of all, it's very lemony. It's a bit tart, but there's a hint of lavender. And you know, when you work with lavender, you have to be careful because too much lavender will make it smell and taste soapy. But this is perfect. There's just a kiss of lavender, and the drink is very refreshing. You get a little bit of a pucker when you drink it. It's good. Oh my God, the food just came, and this is the fried green tomato with Korean beef. And this is the lobster wonton. And there is cream cheese as well as mango in there. This is gonna be an interesting combination. And a hint of caviar. That little red speck is caviar. Time to dig in. First up, fried green tomato with Korean beef. Again, this is obviously an example of a fusion dish here. You can tell it's super crispy, and that is a fairly thick green tomato inside. It's falling apart. There is a hint of spice that hits you when you try the fried green tomato. Batter, perfectly crunchy. It doesn't taste oily at all. I love the specks of sesame seeds. And the aioli sauce is very refreshing. And the beef, now it's not a huge piece of beef, but definitely has that Asian flair and Asian spice. I've never had fried green tomatoes with Korean meat. You know it's gonna deliver on heat, but it's not spicy, overbearing heat. It's really good. And if you want, you can take
your fried green tomato and sauce it up with reduced balsamic vinegar on the side to give it a bit of sweetness. Next, the second appetizer, which is a lobster wonton. Inside, it's stuffed with cream cheese. It's also topped with a little bit of a mango puree of sorts and caviar, believe it or not. There's some sort of truffle balsamic reduction. First of all, let me show you the creaminess. The wonton skin is crunchy. This is a dish that makes you kind of sit and think. I'm like, what did I just have? It's very unique. First of all, you got the creamy texture, and then you have the crunchy skin, which gives it a really good texture. And then you get the really interesting flavors. You got a little bit of that sweetness, the crunchiness from the caviar, the cream, and the lobster. They are paired very well together. It's really good and super unique. I love myself a really unique dish, and this is the one to get if you want to have something old reimagined. Really, really good. Oh my God, the lobster special has arrived. It's a full lobster served with rice, sauteed onions, some shrimp. Amazing. Look at this presentation. I cannot wait to dig into this. We got to start with a spoon. The rice is on the bottom. I'm just going to show you. But the steam, we got some black rice. Look at that. I am too excited for this. Some steamy rice, lobster pieces. Gotta make sure I get a shrimp. It smells so good. So the waiter told us that this is special because the way they cooked it is different than their regular lobster fried rice item, which has different ingredients. This one actually is cooked with a bit of lemongrass, and lemongrass is a quintessential Southeast Asian ingredient. It's kind of herby, but grassy and refreshing. And they also put some tom yum flavoring in this lobster fried rice. I'm excited to taste this goodness. Here we go. There's a bit of a smokiness to the rice. I don't know if it's because they were cooking in the wok so hot, but it has a little bit of char essence to it. The flavors meld really well together. If I didn't know what was in the dish before, I wouldn't be able to actually pick all the flavors out. But this is a very well-rounded and flavorful dish. And it's cooked with black rice, which is another special, I would say, Asian rice that isn't frequently used. It's used and fermented in other ways for other purposes. But I'm really impressed that they used it and made this dish super unique. It's so good. All right, so the shrimp is lightly battered. They're very juicy. It's actually a really big piece of shrimp as well. This is really good. I'm really glad we got the special. Like the lobster wontons that we had earlier, the special lobster fried rice is super unique as well. And I highly recommend you get it if the chef is making it in-house. All right, rolling up the sleeves because obviously you can't break this with a fork and spoon, which is what I like to do, but I can't. And, whoa. You see that? A little bit of piece right there. Trying to see if there's anything else in these joints. I can feel it in my fingers. Yes, I feel something. I feel it. I'm not used to getting this messy with my food. But I got a piece out. I'll get that claw meat. This is the meat that you want right here. You see that? Look at that. This is so good. Lobster fried rice. He died for us, so you gotta make sure to eat him. You don't waste your food. As much as I would love to have another dessert here on this Deep South road trip, I cannot eat anymore, so this lobster fried rice will be the icing on the cake.